So this story takes place my prom night, obviously. But I need to give you guys the backstory. I need to set the stage for you guys. So my last 2 years of high school, I was in love with this girl named... Fuck it, I'm gonna just say her name. Her name was Emily. And Emily, if you're watching this, I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, want to tell you to kiss my motherfucking ass, you fat forehead, dumbass, stupid ass, dumbass, fucking fat forehead, dumbass, stupid, dumbass, stupid, dumbass, dumbass, stupid ass, fat forehead ass girl. Now that we got that out of the way, fat forehead, dumbass, fat forehead, stupid. Emily was my high school crush. She was a petite girl, no ass, no titties. She was cute, she had nice eyes. Not as nice as mine, but nice eyes, I guess. And ironically enough, my crush for her started after she had a crush for me. And you would think that's supposed to be a match made in heaven, but you're wrong. It was a match made in hell. And it all started with this thing called ask.fm, which was basically like an app to where you can ask questions. I don't even know if it was an app. It was a place where you can ask anonymous questions and people wouldn't know who you are. So on ask.fm, I was getting questions from this girl. It was just her telling me that she liked me. I'm like the Sherlock Holmes of this shit. I really figured that shit out. Never. I couldn't figure it out. It was like, oh, I saw you walking to class today. What the fuck? You gotta be deeper than that. You need to get more into the mix. If anything, I thought it was this boy in my math class. He used to give me weird looks. Yeah. But come to find out, it was her all along. And I found this out because even though I was a year older than her, my junior year, I had a class with her. It was a Spanish class before y'all start calling me a dumbass, which I am. This class is where I actually got to know her and where she told me that she was the one sending me the messages on Ask FM. And I didn't really care because, to be honest, I didn't even like Emily. Like I said before, she had no ass, no titties. That's like an amusement park with no rides. So I basically just laughed it off and kept moving on with my life. But over time, me and Emily started becoming closer. We started sitting at the same lunch table. I got her number and we would talk on the phone all the time. Over time, she started opening up to me more and she literally started telling me everything. Even things that she should have told someone, but she never did. And things like this made me really feel for her because over time, I felt like I knew her in and out. For example, she told me when she was much younger, she went to this summer camp. And on the last day of camp, she was sitting by this lake when she was approached by this adult camp counselor. And sitting by a lake alone is already so sketchy. The camp counselor approached her and told her she got a fat forehead, little face, little legs, big ankle having ass, dumbass, big mouth, little tooth having ass, dumbass, stupid ass girl. Oh yeah, that never happened. But even after knowing Emily, it never even crossed my mind to try to date her. Until one day, I made the 32nd worst decision of my life. Liking Emily. So this day started off as any other day. At my school, there was just circular lunch tables that were just scattered across the cafeteria. And every person needed to have their own chair. And on this faithful day, I couldn't find a chair. How was there not enough chairs? Is there more people coming to lunch? Is there more kids at lunch?
And again, oh my Lord. Oh my God. He didn't even flinch. And again, face of Roman Reigns. Go. Oh, and again. And this time, Strowman just rips the chair.
But couldn't find a chair. Until Emily, she offered to share her seat with me. Now we're sitting there just eating lunch as normal when somebody at the lunch table, let's call him Dre. Now that's when Dre said, y'all would look so good together. And I just started to laugh it off until I looked to my left. And that is the moment I began to like Emily. If I could go back in time.
No!
Over the next couple of months, my feelings for her just got bigger and bigger. Until one day, there was a school football game, and I knew that she would be there. So I went. And throughout that football game, I built up the courage to tell her how I actually feel. The game finally ends, and I text Emily to meet me by the tennis courts. When she got there, it went something like this. Yeah, like type shit. I just wanted to tell you, like I like you, type shit. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. No, for real. Like, I like you. Like, I like you, type shit. How you feel about that? How you feel about like me liking you, type shit? You like me? Like what you think? I was expecting the best because this is low hanging fruit, my nigga. She already told me she liked me. I start puckering my lips like. Dre already asked me to be his girlfriend earlier today.
Drake? Drake?
Yes!
Y'all niggas better stop playing with me in here.
Dre is the reason I even like Emily. Now Dre might as well have just turned into the evil villain of my story, bro.
Drizzy Dre back in this thing already. That's Soldier.
Shit.
That's my bar.
Shit.
He copied my whole fucking flow.
That's Kiss Me Through the Phone.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
I was bamboozled. I didn't know what to say, so I said, "Are you sure? Is she sure? Is she sure? Is she sure?" She was like, "I'm pretty sure." Dre was in the same grade as me, and he was on the football team. And me, I wasn't on no teams. I couldn't even get accepted to the chess team, bruh. 0 teams. 0 teams. And he was a dark-skinned kid that was about maybe like 6 foot. Now, this was Emily's first ever boyfriend. And it should have been me. Please, pick me. Pick me, please. Pick me, please. I missed being Emily's first ever boyfriend by a day, bruh. By a day. By a day, bruh.
Man, you know what? I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
And as soon as she started dating him, it was like Emily became a totally different person and borderline a pathological liar. But I always saw her for what she could have.
You're supposed to put your pride aside and ride it for me. So predictable, I hate people like you. You can't even figure out what's going on with you. I don't know what's going on. Chose a side that wasn't mine.
Now fast forward to a month before prom, and I was planning on asking a whole different girl to prom. Until one day Emily calls me and she says, "You're taking me to prom, right?" And by this time, Emily has already stabbed me in the back more times than I could count. And there is no reason, I repeat, no reason for me to believe that she changed at all. So I finally big up my chest and I tell her, "Oh, you like you want me to take like you to prom? Like type shit. Yeah, I mean like, yeah, I could take you to prom. Like me and you at prom. Like I could do that. Like that's easy. That's light work." And then she says, "I still want you to do like a promposal though." And now this is where I draw the line, because is she stupid? After all this agony, all this pain she put me through for the last 2 years, she thinks I'm gonna give her a promposal? And I do the most elaborate promposal my school has ever seen. I made a scavenger hunt using different teachers' names. And each teacher that she went to, the teacher gave her another clue. For example, I would write a note saying some cringy shit like, "Roses are red, violets are blue, but the white and yellow flower is what leads me closer to you." And the next teacher's name would be like Miss Daisy or something. Yeah, I did all that. And eventually it led back to me, where I had a big poster and I asked her to prom. Now fast forward to the night where everything went down. Prom night. Now prom night, my aunt got me a driver that would take me anywhere for the entire night. But unfortunately, we're late. So after picking me up, the driver heads over to pick up Emily. I did the whole 9. I had a Bentley. I brought her flowers. We're taking pictures. I do everything right. I'm hoping that this is the start of our relationship. Now, while we're taking pictures, I feel a heat on the side of my head. Her father is staring me down with the heat of 1,000 suns. Why does her father hate me, you may ask? It's because she told her father that I was her first ever boyfriend. Yes, me, not Dre. She told her father she was dating me. All the sad nights, all the crying, all the this, all of that. He thinks I did all of it to his little baby girl. Her mom liked me, but that didn't get me very far. So we head over to prom. It's at this hotel by the beach, which I also have a room at, with unlimited food service. Everything on the card, you feel me? So we have a great time at prom, and it was finally time to leave. I knew the real fun would begin when we got to the after party. So after prom, we head over to my hotel room. By this point, everything is going perfectly, bro. While we're at the hotel room, I get changed for the after party. Yes, I had an after party outfit, boy. I was really stepping. After I get changed, I'm sitting on the bed. Emily's sitting on the other side of the bed. I'm looking at her. She looking at me. Then she asked me to get her something to drink. So I head downstairs to look for a vending machine. And after roaming around this huge hotel for like 10 minutes, I realized I can just order room service. So I head back to the room and I open the door, and me and Emily are face to face. As I'm walking into the room, Emily is walking out of the room. So she tells me that she wants to go see her friend that also has a room in the hotel. So she heads over to Elizabeth's room and I'm left alone. She tells me that she'll be right back, so I just go sit inside the hotel room. Now 10 minutes later, her drink comes, but no Emily. Now another 10 minutes go by, and by this point, I just call her. She picks up the phone and she tells me that she's walking back now. She doesn't come back for another 25 minutes. She finally shows back up with her friend Elizabeth. I'm pretty annoyed, but she explains to me that they wanted to smoke and I don't like smoking, so I understood. We get to the after party, and when I tell you this party was so crazy, alcohol everywhere. The white kids are playing with that snow. The black kids are playing with that grass. We party basically all night. People started just falling asleep. There's just people sleeping. And by that point, it's time to go. We finally leave and we start heading back to the hotel. And this is when Emily tells me that her dad didn't want her to spend the night. That's when I call up the driver and we drive 30 minutes to drop her off and then 30 minutes to get back to the hotel. Now, when I finally got back to the hotel, I was on the phone with my aunt. I was so drunk in the back of this car, the driver couldn't wake me up. Now my aunt's on the phone. Feek, are you drunk? And yes, guys, I was very, very drunk. And I said, no, I'm good. I was just so tired. And then I stumble into my hotel room. Now the next day I woke up, got some breakfast, and ended up spending the entire day with the girl that I should have took to prom. And we kind of just hit it off. After realizing my mistake, I stopped talking to Emily. It took me 2 years and prom to stop talking to Emily. So now fast forward a whole year. Emily randomly hits me up, but there was something that was weighing on me this entire time that I knew I would never get a real answer for. So I say to her, it's been a year and it doesn't really matter at this point, but where did you go when you left that hotel room? After a year, I finally get the truth. She tells me she went to see Dre and they hooked up. She went to see Dre and they hooked up. I was hurt. A whole year passed. I was still hurt. Not only did she hook up with somebody else when I took her to prom, he took another girl to prom. She took my prom night to hook up with somebody else that wouldn't even take her to prom. I felt used. I can only blame myself. For 2 years, all I did was simp. I gave her too much power. She had me in the palm of her hand. Every time that I decided I was done with her, she would act like she wanted to be with me. which would just start the cycle over and over and over again. I let her play with my emotions. Moral of the story is you should have respect for yourself and never let anybody walk all over you. And on a serious note, Emily, if you're watching this, I don't hate you. It's all jokes. I hold no grudges from you. I even feel like we can make amends. We can be friends. If you were to kiss my ass, you fucking fat forehead, stupid, dummy, fuck, dumb ass, little foot, fat toe ass, big head, little face ass, stupid idiot, stupid dumb ass, stupid dumb ass, kiss my 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 ass, dummy, dummy. And yes, I'm that petty.